to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It's the Falcons and the Raiders. To another NFL broadcast here at Chapman Sports. The 0-4 Falcons, the 2-2 Raiders, live from Oakland. The Falcons looking for their first win. The Raiders at 2-2, trying to get above 500. Bear with my voice today; it's a little bit off. We'll be all right. Kicking off with Chris LeBaron. We're underway. Fielded by Loxley at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25, and Kurt Loxley brings it out to the 27-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it, 1st and 10. Raiders led by their starting quarterback, Kevin Edwards, in his 10th year out of Army. He spent 1 year with the Browns, and now in his 9th year with the Raiders. He led the Raiders to the AFC Championship last season, off to a 2-2 start, trying to get above 500 and back in the AFC West race. Nice day here in Oakland. Sunny skies, 64 degrees. In the East Bay, as they say. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 27-yard line. Edwards pump fakes, looks, throws, and it's nearly picked off, incomplete. Broken up by Barrett Briggs, the 6th-year free safety out of Florida. Here's the Raiders offense up front. Valdir, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Harrison, Loxley, Cousins, Siegel, and Francesca. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Opening drive, and they'll have it at the 27-yard line. The first of 4 games here today and this evening. We'll play 2 games, take a break, and then play the other 2. 2nd and 10 from the 27. In the I formation. Edwards hands off to Cousins. Orlando Cousins around the outside, and he gains a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Here's the Falcons defense. They play a 4-3. Nisa, Benjamin, Lofton, and Mosley up front. The linebackers, Jones, Wilson, and Barton. And then the secondary, Ellington, Pittman, Briggs, and Collins. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Oakland from their own 28-yard line. Trying to avoid going 3 and out on the opening drive. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards draws back, throws downfield, is caught by Siegel out to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 9 yards and a Raider first down. Jason Siegel, the 8th-year tight end out of Tulsa. On the tackle, number 59, Bob Sullivan, the 7th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. So it'll be first down for the Raiders at their own 37-yard line. They keep their opening drive going. On 1st and 10, Edwards to Cousins, and Orlando Cousins up the middle, and Cousins all the way out to the 47-yard line of the Falcons. A 16-yard run. The rookie out of Louisiana Tech, Orlando Cousins, their first-round draft pick. First down, Raiders into Falcon territory. Suffering from allergies a little bit. My voice may be a little bit off, but we'll get through it. We're all right. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Falcon 47. They come out in the I formation. Edwards, play action, throws, and it's picked off by Ellington coming the other way for the Falcons. Vince Ellington, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Notre Dame, picks it off for Atlanta. And the Raider opening drive comes to a halt. It'll be 1st and 10 Atlanta at their own 37-yard line. as the Falcons get the game's first turnover. So the Raiders' opening drive ends with a pick. And now the Falcons will get it for the first time at their own 37-yard line. Just underway, live from Oakland, Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. The first of 4 games this afternoon and this evening. We'll have the Chargers and 49ers after this, followed by the Dolphins and Bears, followed by the Browns and the Chiefs. Wall-to-wall football. I'll answer that question here in a second. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. Corey McDonald, the quarterback, hands off to Benelli, no gain, as Russell Smith makes the tackle, a loss of a yard. The starting quarterback, Corey McDonald, in his 3rd year out of Georgia for the Falcons. Eric Benelli, the running back, in his 11th year out of Georgia Tech. Now, I imported the draft class that was generated by the PlayStation that I have, not the actual draft class, no. 2nd and 11. McDonald in the shotgun on 2nd down. Britt in motion. McDonald hands off to Benelli, and he's going to be hit for a loss of 3 yards. Back to the 13-yard line. On the tackle, number 29. That's Mark Sanders, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Florida A&M. Giants fan, I'm glad you're in the house. You missed a great game yesterday. Your Giants defeated the Eagles in overtime, 30-24. The Giants are now tied with the Cowboys and Eagles for first place in the NFC East. William Rogers played a great game. On 3rd and 13, McDonald throws downfield, is caught by Hayes, and it's actually broken up, incomplete. As James Kingston, a linebacker, broke it up. Alex Hayes, the intended receiver. It'll be 4th and 13. Back to punt, Greg Travers gets the punt away for Atlanta. Fielded by Loxley at the 21, who brings it back to the 25-yard line. So the Raiders throw a pick on their opening drive, and the Falcons go 3 and out on their opening drive. So now the Raiders will get it for the second time. Yeah, the Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants are all 3 and 2. A 3-way tie for first here in Week 5. This game right here, the Raiders are 2 and 2 coming in, and the Falcons are 0 and 4. The only team that has yet to win a game, the Falcons. First and 10 from the 25 for Oakland. Edwards hands off to Cousins. Orlando Cousins goes nowhere, maybe a yard at best. Going to be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, number 93, Blake Mosley, in his 3rd year out of Ohio State. Good to see you, though, Giants fan. Glad to see you back. My longtime moderator, Giants fan. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Edwards in the shotgun, hands off to Cousins. And Cousins gets 2 yards out to the 28. It'll be 3rd and 7. On the tackle that time, number 76. That's James Wells, the rookie out of Miami. Yeah, your Giants, led by William Rogers, they ended up in the NFC Championship, but they lost to the Bears last season. Edwards looking, throws downfield, caught by Siegel all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's actually a 32-yard gain by Jason Siegel, the 8th-year tight end out of Tulsa. The Giants this season started 0 and 2, but they've won 3 in a row, and they're now tied for first. So the Giants kind of riding the ship, I guess you would say. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Harrison in motion. Edwards hands off. No, play action. Throws downfield. Caught by Harrison at the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Raider first down. Colton Harrison, the wide receiver, in his 5th year out of Duke. He's the highest rated receiver on the Raiders. He's got a 96 rated, Colton Harrison. Just to give you an idea. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Atlanta 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Edwards draws back, throws outside, incomplete. Seagulls out of bounds. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock at the moment with 3:28 left here in the first quarter. We'll have the Chargers and 49ers after this. We'll head across the bay for that one. On 2nd and 10. Edwards hands off to Jenkins, and Jenkins is going to lose a couple of yards back to the 32-yard line. That's Don Jenkins, the 2nd-year back out of Indiana. On the tackle, Blake Mosley again for the Falcons. Atlanta comes in at 0-4, but they've never been blown out. All their losses are 1 possession or less. Including a double overtime loss to the Seahawks 2 weeks ago. On 3rd and 12, Edwards back, throws downfield. It's caught by Harrison. No, it's not. Incomplete. Broken up by number 59, Bob Sullivan, the 7th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. Nice defensive play by Sullivan. And the Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 49-yard attempt by Connor Blanchard to get the Raiders on the board first. From 49 yards, the kick is up, and he missed it. If it was from 48, he would have made it. It was that close. So the Raiders come up empty again on their 2nd drive. We remain scoreless here in the first quarter. And now the Falcons will get it for the 2nd time, and they'll have pretty good field position at their own 39-yard line. Great to have you along here at Jammin' Sports. The first of 4 games for you this afternoon and this evening. Wall-to-wall football on this Saturday. Kicking things off with the Falcons and the Raiders. 1st and 10 Falcons from their own 39-yard line with 2:53 left here in the first quarter. No score. On a beautiful day in Oakland. Corey McDonald takes the snap, hands off to Benelli. And Benelli, 4 yards out to the 43-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. On the tackle, number 93, Leighton Cripps, the 6th-year defensive tackle out of Kansas State. On 2nd down, McDonald to Benelli around the outside. And Benelli, not much, gets a yard out to the 44-yard line. The linebacker, James Kingston, on the tackle. It's a gain of nothing, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. Two minutes left in the first. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald draws back. McDonald steps up. He's going to take off. He's got the first down into Raider territory. He fumbles, and who comes up with it? The Raiders do. Russell Smith comes out with it. It gets out to the 46-yard line. So the Falcons cough it up. Corey McDonald fumbles the ball. Smith walked away with it. The linebacker, and he stumbles down. The 9th-year linebacker out of Alabama. Was he down? They might review that. McDonald may have been down. We'll take another look. That was very close to him being down. As of right now, the Raiders have the ball back. I don't see a review yet. The Raiders will have it at their own 46-yard line with 1:47 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. I don't think we're going to get a review. No review. Play stands. Here we go. Raider ball for the third time. Edwards on first down to Cousins up the middle. And Orlando Cousins to the Falcon 49. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Martez Wilson on the tackle, number 52. On second down from the Atlanta 49. 1:20 left in the first. Edwards hands off to Cousins around the outside. He's got the first down. Cousins down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 and a Raider first down. Orlando Cousins, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech, their first-round draft pick. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Still no score, surprisingly so. 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10. Edwards hands off to Cousins up the middle. And Orlando Cousins down to the 32-yard line, a gain of 8. Make it a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Coming up on 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. The last time these two teams played 3 seasons ago, the Falcons upset the Raiders here in Oakland. 2nd and 1 from the 32-yard line in the offset eye. Edwards, play action, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Siegel. He's got the first down, a 5-yard gain to the 27-yard line. First down Raiders. But that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have no score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-2 Raiders, the 0-4 Falcons. We start the second quarter scoreless. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders, though, at the Atlanta 27-yard line. The Raiders trying to capitalize off the fumble recovery, try to cash it in for some points. The Raiders are in field goal range. Edwards in the shotgun on first down. Edwards back, throws underneath to Cousins. He can't hold on. Broken up by Sullivan. Bob Sullivan, the linebacker. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. On second down for the Raiders. In the offset eye. Edwards drops back. He's in trouble. Throws, gets it out to Siegel, all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Raider first down. Jason Siegel, the 8th-year tight end out of Tulsa. Another Oakland first down. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Giants fan in the house. My moderator, Misty's here. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Edwards to Cousins. And Cousins makes his way to the 12. A gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Bob Sullivan again on the tackle. He's been everywhere. Raiders now at the Falcon 12, 2nd and 7. They get a first down at about the 4-yard line. Three receivers to the far side. Edwards back. Edwards throws underneath to Harrison. And Harrison is in for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown catch by Colton Harrison. And the Raiders finally get on the board. They take a 6-0 lead. Colton Harrison, the fifth-year receiver out of Duke. Just crossed the plane, got the touchdown. And now Connor Blanchard will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 7-0. 7:09 left to play. Here in the first half, live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. If you missed the games last night, I tell you what, you missed a couple of really good games. Both games last night went to overtime. The Giants beat the Eagles in overtime, and then the Seahawks held on to beat the Broncos in overtime. Both those games in the video section from last night. Excuse me. Mark Erickson will kick off for the Raiders, leading 7-0. There's the kick. Fielded by Hayes at the 6-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. Alex Hayes brings it out to the 31-yard line. The 8th-year receiver out of Alabama. Hopefully I don't sound too bad today. I'm suffering from allergies. My sinuses are draining big time. It's allergy season here in Tennessee. I'll be all right. I'll get through it. So the Falcons will take over down 7-0 at their own 31-yard line. 7:04 left in the first half. Corey McDonald, the quarterback. McDonald draws back, throws underneath, incomplete, broken up by Russell Smith, the 9th-year linebacker out of Alabama. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. Corey McDonald, the 3rd-year quarterback out of Georgia, number 15. In the offset eye. On 2nd down. McDonald to Benelli, and he's going to be hit for a loss of 4 yards. Coming up, Kevin Zachary, the strong safety, in his 4th year out of Baylor, on the safety blitz. It works to perfection. It'll be a 4-yard loss as he nails Benelli in the backfield. It'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Falcons at their own 27-yard line. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for McDonald on 3rd down. McDonald back, throws down the middle, it's incomplete. He had a man open and he misfired. McDonald has yet to complete a pass. He's 0 for 3 to start the game. David Little, the tight end, the intended receiver. Greg Travers will come in to punt for the Falcons on 4th down. Travers gets the punt away. Fielded by Loxley, who brings it out. Kurt Loxley, a nice return out to the 37-yard line. Kurt Loxley in his 4th year out of Wake Forest. First down Raiders at their own 37-yard line. Up 7-0. Excuse me. 6:21 left to play here in the first half. Raiders come out on 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Cousins. And Cousins, not much. Gets a yard out to the 38-yard line. Bob Sullivan again on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9. Coming up on 6 minutes left here in the first half. 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. 5 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws underneath to Harrison coming across. And Harrison out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Anthony Nisa on the tackle, the defensive end, in his 5th year out of Stephen F. Austin. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Giants fan who's watching out in Oregon. 3rd and 1 from the 46. Edwards back. Throws to Cousins, and he's out of bounds at the 49. It's a 3-yard gain, just enough for the first down. I always like it when I have people on the West Coast watching. That way I know I'm coast to coast. The Middle Coast? Misty goes, I'm from the Middle Coast. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards hands off to Cousins up the middle. Cousins, a big gain. A flag is down as Cousins gets out to about the 38-yard line. But this may be coming back. That's coming back. Jared Bell here, the left tackle. It'll be 1st and 12 back at the 47-yard line. So that happened 8 yards downfield. That's why it's 1st and 12. It's a spot foul. Raiders come out from their own 47-yard line in the offset eye. Edwards hands off to Cousins again. This time Cousins gets hit for a 2-yard loss. On the tackle, number 93, Blake Mosley for the Falcons. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. Yeah, my sinuses are draining bad. It's all right. I'll be all right. 4:25 and counting here in the first half. 2nd and 13 for the Raiders at their own 45. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins plows forward to the Falcon 48-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. I'm convinced that if Orlando Cousins had gone to a bigger college than Louisiana Tech, he would have been drafted a lot earlier in the draft. The Raiders got him with the 25th pick. 3rd and 6 from the 48. Edwards back. Edwards throws out to Bailey to the 32-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Lance Bailey, the 4th-year wide receiver out of Wyoming. 16 yards and a Raider first down. That'll move the chains. 3:20 and counting here in the first half. 1st and 10 Oakland. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards back. Edwards looking in trouble. He gets sacked for a 5-yard loss back to the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15 on the sack. Number 71, David Lofton, the 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Florida. A 5-yard loss on the play. I tell you what, the Falcons are playing tough, especially on defense. Not looking like an 0-4 team at the moment. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Raiders at the Atlanta 37, under 3 minutes left in the half. Four receivers set wide. Edwards to Cousins, and Cousins makes his way forward down to the 33. That'll be a gain of 4 yards. Martez Wilson on the tackle, and that'll bring up 3rd and 11. 2.5 minutes left in the half. Raiders come out, 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws downfield. Siegel down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 3. And he's going to be well shy of the first down. On the tackle, Xavier Pittman. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal. I don't think they'll get the play off in time, though, before the 2-minute warning, as we watch the replay. This will be a 47-yard field goal attempt coming up. It'll probably be after the 2-minute warning. Raiders up 7-0 here at Shamit Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 5 here at Shamit Sports. The Falcons and the Raiders. Raiders lead at 7-0. It'll be 4th down. 4th and 8 for the Raiders at the Falcon 30-yard line. Connor Blanchard will come on. This will be a 47-yard field goal attempt to put the Raiders up by 10. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. He nailed it. Blanchard in his 6th year out of Arizona. And the Raiders take a 10-0 lead with 1:56 left to play here in the first half. Don't forget, we have 4 games for you today. The next game will be the Chargers and the 49ers. And then we'll have the Dolphins and the Bears. And then we'll have the Browns and the Chiefs. In fact, we'll wrap up Week 5 here today with these 4 games today, this afternoon and this evening. And don't forget to set your clocks forward 1 hour tonight. Here's the kickoff by Erickson. Fielded by Hayes at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. And Alex Hayes out to the 27-yard line. First down, Falcons. Let's see if Atlanta can get a score before halftime. They have 3 timeouts. They'll start at their own 27. The Falcons offense, they only have 1 first down so far. They've not played well here in the first half. Not that the Raiders have been lights out themselves, but the Raiders have managed to score 10 points. 4 receivers set wide for the Falcons. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. McDonald throws out to Hayes, out to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 15 yards and a Falcon first down. Alex Hayes, the wide receiver, in his 8th year out of Alabama. And he gets out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. They don't have to use a timeout. He definitely got both feet in. I'm Jimmy Jam with Giants Fan in the house. Always good to have Giants Fan here. I miss Giants Fan when he's not here. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. Throws downfield. Incomplete. I'm not sure who that was for. He totally overthrew his receiver. McDonald looks a little bit tight, to be honest with you. That'll stop the clock. 1:44 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Four receivers set wide. On 2nd and 10. McDonald hands off to Benelli. And Benelli gets 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9. Make it a yard. Falcons in the hurry up on 3rd and 9. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald back. McDonald looking, rolls out, throws, and it's incomplete again. He totally overthrew his receiver. He had a man open, and he just missed him. Dylan Britt, the receiver, was open. It'll be 4th down. Greg Travers back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go inside the 5 into the end zone. Touchback. The Raiders will get it at the 20-yard line with 1:20 left to play here in the first half, up 10-0. On 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. The Raiders, they have 3 timeouts. They might be able to score again before halftime. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards drops back. He throws outside, incomplete. He was kind of pressured. That'll stop the clock with 1:15 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 20-yard line. We'll head across the bay for the Chargers and the 49ers after this. On 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Edwards back, throws to the near side to Harrison, and he gets out of bounds at the 25. Just a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. That'll stop the clock with 1:12 left here in the half. Yeah, if you missed any of those games last night, they were both exciting games. They both went to overtime. They're in the video section if you want to check them out. Seems like every time we have games on Friday, they're exciting. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Edwards back. Throws downfield, caught by Harrison. Out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 12. First down, Raiders. And the Raiders take a timeout with 1:01 left in the half. They have 2 timeouts left. Excuse me. I've got some sinus drainage going on. Beautiful day here in Oakland, like I said. 64 degrees at kickoff. Bright sunny skies. In the East Bay, across the bay from San Francisco. First and 10 Raiders at their own 37. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards draws back. Rolls out, in trouble, escapes the sack, and he slides down at the 38. Nobody was around him, but he slid anyway. A gain of 1. The Raiders take a timeout. They have 1 left. With 54 seconds left in the half. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Raiders lead at 10-0. They're 2-2 coming in. The Falcons 0-4. If the Falcons don't do something soon, they're going to be 0-5. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. On 2nd and 9. Edwards back. Edwards steps up. He's going to take off. And he's got the first down out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 yards, just enough. First down Raiders. But the clock is running, 38 seconds. Bob Sullivan finally made the tackle, number 59, for the Falcons. Clock continues to roll. Raiders holding on to that last timeout, 30 seconds. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Edwards on 1st and 10. Edwards looking. Rolls out to the near side. He's going to take off. No, he throws. And is caught by Squirick down to the 29-yard line. The Raiders take their final timeout with 10 seconds left. A 24-yard catch by Tom Squirick, the 4th-year receiver out of Memphis. Let's see if the Raiders kick the field goal right now with 10 seconds left. This would be a 46-yard kick. See if they bring Connor Blanchard out. You don't want to give up an opportunity to get points. They're going to go ahead and get the points. Blanchard from 46 yards. The kick is up, and he missed it. He missed it. He made it from 49, but he missed it from 46. So Blanchard misses the field goal. 6 seconds left until halftime. The Raiders are still up 10-0. Atlanta will get at least one more play here before half. The Falcons will have it at their own 36-yard line, down 10-0. The Falcons will probably line up for the Hail Mary. 3 receivers to the near side. McDonald in the shotgun. This might be the last play of the half. McDonald back to throw. Throws downfield into a crowd. And it's incomplete. 2 seconds left in the half. They have time enough to try it again. Two seconds left until halftime. The Falcons will line up and try it again. 3 receivers to the near side. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald draws back, throws into the crowd again. Incomplete. We hit halftime. Your halftime score, the Raiders 10, the Falcons nothing. Here at Javits Sports. To the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. The Raiders and the Falcons. The Raiders up 10-0. I don't know if you saw that stat at halftime, but the Falcons only have 30 yards of total offense. 15 passing and 15 rushing. Atlanta will get the second half kickoff. Hayes brings it out across the 25. Hayes brings it out to the 31-yard line. First and 10 Falcons, down 10-0. They're going to have to improve on that 30 yards of total offense if they want to get back in this game. They only have one timeout. Or they only have one first down, I'm sorry. First and 10 Falcons. 3 receivers to the far side. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald, play action, throws. Gets it out to Dylan Britt across midfield. And Britt all the way out to the 42-yard line. A 28-yard gain. He almost matched their total offensive output in one play. So Dylan Britt, a 28-yard gain. The 7th-year receiver out of Ole Miss. First down Atlanta. into Raider territory. As much as the Raiders have dominated, as bad as the Falcons have played, they're only down 10-0. On 1st and 10, McDonald to Benelli around the outside, and Benelli gets a yard. Russell Smith on the tackle, number 53 for the Raiders. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down from the Raider 41-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald in the shotgun. Britt in motion. McDonald back. Throws. And it's intercepted by Zachary. Kevin Zachary picks it off for the Raiders. So the Falcons' opening drive of the second half ends with a pick. And the Raiders will take over. Kevin Zachary, the 4th-year safety out of Baylor, picks it off for Oakland. And that pass was way off the mark. So the Raiders will take over their first possession of the second half. They'll have it at their own 32-yard line, up 10-0. 6:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Raiders come out. Edwards hands off to Cousins up the middle. A big hole for Cousins as he gets out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Orlando Cousins, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech. With a hole that big, I could have got 8 yards. Surprised he didn't get more. 2nd and 2 for the Raiders at their own 40-yard line. 6:25 left here in the third quarter. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards hands off to Don Jenkins, and Jenkins has the first down. 6 yards out to the 46-yard line. The 2nd-year back out of Indiana. First down, Raiders. We're live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders up 10-0 here in the third quarter. Edwards in the shotgun. On 1st and 10, back to throw. Throws, gets it off to Cousins, incomplete. He can't hold on. He simply dropped that one. He's going to have to work on his receiving skills. He's just a rookie. He'll learn. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 46. 5:48 left here in the third quarter. Four receivers set wide. Edwards in the gun. Edwards hands off to Cousins around the outside. And Cousins is going to lose a yard back to the 45-yard line. Donnie Wright on the tackle, number 34, the 4th-year safety out of Kent State. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 45. Big third down for Oakland. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards steps up, throws, downfield, he overthrows. He had a receiver wide open and he missed him. I mean, Tom Squirick was wide open down the sideline. It'll be 4th and 10. The Raiders are going to have to punt. It remains a 10-0 ball game. Mark Erickson back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So the Falcons, like I said, as bad as they've played so far, They're still only down 10-0. They can get back in it with a score. The Raiders just can't put them away. That's the problem. On paper, the Raiders are a much better team. But sometimes you play down to the competition. You can't do that. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at their own 16-yard line. McDonald rolls out, throws, gets it out to Britt. All the way out to the 39-yard line. A 23-yard gain to Dylan Britt. 1st down, Falcons. I mean, eventually the Falcon offense is going to finally get something going here. It looks like they may have something going now. And they're going to get back in this game. Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Atlanta from their own 39. McDonald on 1st and 10. Will drop back to throw. And he's incomplete. McDonald, he's missed a lot of throws today. He's only 3 of 12 for 65 yards. That's it. And 1 pick. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons at their own 39. McDonald, play action, throws. Again, incomplete. He's having a terrible day throwing. Eldon McCorkle nearly picked it off for the Raiders, number 24. David Little, the tight end, the intended receiver. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. 4:34 left to play here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Falcons at their own 39-yard line. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald, play action, looking, throws. And Hayes can't hold on, incomplete. It was broken up by Chris Viceroy, number 26. Viceroy in his 11th year out of Connecticut. It'll be 4th down, and the Falcons are going to have to punt again. Travers gets the punt away, barely. Loxley brings it back out to the 11-yard line. So the Raiders get the ball back, but they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Just a 10-0 ball game. So the Raiders now, from their own 11, with 4:22 left in the third quarter, will take over. Four receivers set wide. Edwards on 1st and 10 will hand off to Cousins up the middle. Cousins, a big gain. Orlando Cousins out to the 25-yard line. A 14-yard gain. 1st down, Raiders. Cousins has 79 yards rushing so far today. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Four receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Cousins up the middle. And Cousins 6 yards out to the 31-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Cousins now 15 yards away from 100. Martez Wilson made the tackle for Atlanta. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Raiders at their own 31. Four receivers spread wide on 2nd and 4. Edwards will drop back. Throws downfield, caught by Francesca out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 12. James Francesca, the 6th-year receiver out of UNLV. His first catch of the day. Good for 12 yards and a Raider first down. He's a big receiver too. He's nearly 6'4". First and 10 Raiders from the 43-yard line. Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. In the I formation. Edwards play action throws to Harrison coming across. And Harrison gets 5 yards to the 48-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Colton Harrison on the catch. 2:40 and counting here in the third. On second down. Edwards draws back. Looks downfield. Rolls out. He's going to take off. Edwards across the 40. Down to the Atlanta 36-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down. Make it a gain. Actually, it's more than that. It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Raider first down. Martez Wilson on the tackle for Atlanta. So Edwards doing it with his feet. The 10th-year quarterback out of Army, Kevin Edwards. Long-time Raider quarterback in his 9th year with the Raiders. Coming up on 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. First and 10 Oakland from the Atlanta 36. Edwards hands off to Cousins up the middle. Cousins plows forward down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and another Raider first down. Cousins is at 97 yards rushing on the day. Just needs 3 more to break 100. It's a long, sustained drive by the Raiders, eating up a lot of time here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun on first down. Edwards back. Throws underneath to Spyrick. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by number 54. That's Jones. That's Jesse Jones, the 4th-year linebacker out of Mississippi, out of Ole Miss. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the Atlanta 23-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards hands off to Cousins again. And Cousins, he breaks 100 yards. He gets down to the 16-yard line, a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. So, Orlando Cousins, 100-yard gain. He's at 104 yards rushing on the day. Third and 3 for the Raiders. At the Atlanta 16, 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards sets up, tried to set up a screen. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. That was 3rd down. So the Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 33-yard attempt by Connor Blanchard to put the Raiders up by 13. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead at 13-0. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. It remains a 2-possession game. The Raiders are still only up by 2 scores, 13-0. The Raiders are letting the Falcons hang around, and oftentimes that comes back to bite you in the butt. Let's see if Atlanta can get back in this game. Erickson will kick off. Fielded by Hayes at the 7, over the 25-30. And Alex Hayes to the 31-yard line. And that's where Atlanta will have it, 1st and 10, with 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. So the Falcons, as bad as they played, they're still only down by 2 possessions. Atlanta's defense has kept them in this game. It's basically what's happened. 1st and 10 Falcons, 4 receivers set wide. McDonald draws back, throws downfield, is caught by Edwards, out to the 49-yard line. On the catch, James Edwards, the rookie receiver out of Cincinnati. A gain of 18 yards and a Falcon first down. James Kingston, the linebacker, makes the tackle. So the rookie receiver makes his first catch of the day. Third quarter winding down, 20 seconds. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at their own 49. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald fakes the handoff inside, throws downfield, incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. McDonald has misfired so many times this afternoon, it's not even funny. He's 4 of 16. He's only completed 25% of his passes. Excuse me. In the offset eye on 2nd down. McDonald draws back, throws, and it's intercepted by Eldon McCorkle. McCorkle brings it out to the Atlanta 49-yard line. Eldon McCorkle, the 5th-year defensive back out of Syracuse. Corey McDonald's 2nd interception thrown today. And the Raiders get it back with 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Up 13-0. We'll have one play and then the end of the quarter. So the Raiders, they can put this one away now. On this drive, one would think, the way the Falcons have been playing. Edwards in the shotgun on 1st down. Edwards back, throws underneath to Harrison, and that's the end of the third quarter. The Raiders up 13-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back. We're at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California, Week 5. Here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-2 Raiders, the 0-4 Falcons. We start the fourth quarter. The Raiders lead at 13-0. And Oakland has it 2nd and 4 at the Atlanta 44-yard line. We'll see who these teams play next week here in a second.
Let's go!
4 receivers set wide. Edwards back, throws underneath to Francesca. Out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 and a Raider first down. Next week, in Week 6, Atlanta will host San Francisco. And the Raiders will be at Cincinnati next week. That'll be a tough game for the Raiders. The Bengals are 4-1. We have the LA Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers up next after this game on 1st and 10. Edwards, play action, watch out, he's in trouble, he gets sacked back at the 47-yard line. A loss of 9 yards. David Lofton, the defensive tackle, in his third year out of Florida, makes the tackle for Atlanta. A loss of 9 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 19. Atlanta is still in this game if they can get the ball back. Raiders up 13-0. But they have to get it back soon, as the clock is moving, 7:10 and counting. In the I formation on 2nd and 19. Edwards hands off to Cousins, up the middle, and Cousins gets 6 yards to the 41-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 13. Making the tackle, number 32, Mark Collins, in his 7th year out of Ole Miss. Third and 13 for Oakland at the Atlanta 41. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards, play action. Steps up, throws. He's got a man, Harrison, all the way down to the 6-yard line. A 35-yard catch by Colton Harrison. It'll be 1st and goal Raiders at the Atlanta 6-yard line. How did Harrison catch this one? I don't know, but he did. That's why he's got a 96 rating. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards, play action. Throws to the end zone. Siegel, touchdown. Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown catch by Jason Siegel. And the Raiders go up 19-0. It's now a 3-possession game. And the tight end Siegel definitely got both feet in. And now Connor Blanchard will come on. No, they're going to go for 2. The Raiders want to make it a 21-point game. So 2-point conversion. Edwards looks to the end zone. In trouble, he gets sacked. So the 2-point conversion is no good. It remains a 19-0 game. David Lofton made the tackle for Atlanta. It's still a 3-possession game with less than 6 minutes left. We've got the Chargers and 49ers up next. Then we'll take a break so I can eat. And then we'll come back with the other 2 games, the Dolphins and the Bears, and the Browns and the Chiefs. So the Raiders up 19-0. They'll kick off. Mark Erickson will kick off. There's the kick by Erickson. Fielded by Hayes in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Touchback. And the Falcons will have it at their own 25-yard line. 5:59 remaining. You're down 19-0. And your quarterback, Corey McDonald, is only 4 of 16. McDonald's got to get his act together here. He's only completed 4 passes all day. That's not good. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. Throws downfield. Is caught by Little. All the way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 24 yards. And a Falcon first down. David Little in his 10th year out of Oklahoma State. The former Lion. He was on Detroit for 7 years. Now in his 3rd year with the Falcons. 5:40 and counting. The Falcons from their own 49 down 19-0 here in the 4th quarter. McDonald hands off to Benelli up the middle, and Eric Benelli back to the 45, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Making the tackle that time, Robert Smith in his 13th year out of Oregon. Second and 4 for Atlanta from the Raider 45. McDonald back, throws downfield, caught by Hayes at the 39-yard line. A gain of 6 yards and a Falcon first down. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Actually, they say he didn't. So 4:45 and counting. Well, he's clearly out of bounds. I don't know why the clock didn't stop. 1st and 10 from the Raider 39-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back, throws underneath to Benelli. And Benelli 6 yards to the 33-yard line. Make it 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 4:20 and counting. Russell Smith on the tackle for the Raiders. This drive by the Falcons taking up a lot of time. 2nd and 5, 3 receivers to the far side. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. McDonald throws underneath to Britt. And Dylan Britt out to the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 yards and a Falcon first down. 3:50 and counting. The Falcons need to score quickly. They're down by 3 possessions. They need to be throwing towards the end zone. We're in the 4th quarter live from Oakland. The Raiders up 19-0. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the Raider 25-yard line with 3:35 and counting. McDonald back. Throws downfield, incomplete. He has been struggling all day. 8 of 22. It'll be 2nd and 10. Miles Walker, the intended receiver, the rookie out of Alabama. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raider 25. The Raiders come in at 2-2, trying to get above 500. The Falcons at 0-4. McDonald back on 2nd and 10, throws underneath to Boudet. The tight end, Ben Boudet, down to the 13-yard line. His first catch of the day. The 4th-year tight end out of Army. And that'll be an Atlanta first down. So far, the Raiders' defense is pitching a shutout. But it looks like the Falcons are about ready to score. 3:15 and counting. You're in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 for the Falcons from the Raider 13-yard line. We've got the Chargers and the 49ers coming up after this. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald back. McDonald steps up, rolls out, in trouble, gets sacked. Actually, no gain, so it's not a sack. But Robert Sutton on the tackle in his 9th year out of Texas. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. McDonald got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's not a sack. .245 and counting. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons at the Raider 13-yard line. On 2nd down, McDonald back. McDonald throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Making the catch, Scott Federick, the rookie tight end out of Syracuse. It's a 13-yard touchdown catch to Federick. And the Falcons finally get on the board. It's now 19-6. A 2-possession game. And now Chris LeBaron for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Raiders' lead is now 12, 19-7, with 2:28 left here in the fourth quarter. We're live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders lead at 19-7. The Falcons, they've got to get a stop and get the ball back. Both teams still with 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning coming up. Atlanta trying the onside kick. Travers. And the Falcons recover. The Falcons recover the onside kick. Vince Lofton recovers at their own 44-yard line. So hold the phones. This one ain't over yet. The Falcons get an onside kick recovery. And now they'll have it at their own 44-yard line with 2:28 left. A chance now for Atlanta to make it a one-possession game. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. And he stumbles down at the 45. He gains a yard. Maybe a half yard. It'll be 2nd and 10. So the Falcons now with an opportunity to make it a one-possession game after recovering the onside kick. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 from the 45, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. Raiders up 19-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Raiders up 19-7 over the Falcons, but the Falcons have recovered an onside kick and now have it 2nd and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Raiders lead is 12. Falcons come out, 4 receivers set wide. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. Throws downfield, caught by Benelli into Raider territory at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 12 yards. First down, Falcons. Falcons in the hurry up. They've got to score twice. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald fakes the handoff inside. Throws. Got Little down the sideline. A 15-yard gain down to the 28-yard line. Falcons in the hurry up. 1st and 10 from the Raider 28. McDonald back. McDonald looking. Steps up. Gets sacked. Back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13. A loss of 3, actually. McDonald in the shotgun. McDonald back. Throws to the near side. Caught by Benelli. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. That'll stop the clock. With 1:08 left. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Atlanta trying to make it a one-possession game. They need a touchdown, though. 3rd and 9. 4 receivers set wide. McDonald takes the snap. Throws outside to Britt. And Britt's going to be hit. Forward progress at the 23. It's 4th down. The Falcons have to go for it. Under a minute left. McDonald back. McDonald throws to the end zone. It's caught by Hayes. Touchdown. Falcons. Are you kidding me? A 23-yard touchdown catch by Alex Hayes. And now the Falcons have come back to make it a one-possession game. The Raiders were up 19-0 just a few minutes ago. Chris LeBaron will come on for the extra point. Falcons are down by 6. 19-13, so they'll go for 1. A 2-point conversion doesn't make any sense here. LeBaron for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Raiders now lead at 19-14 with 50 seconds left. Now the Falcons converted an onside kick a moment ago. They can try it again. They kind of have to with 50 seconds left. Atlanta still has all 3 of their timeouts. The Raiders, like I said, they let the Falcons hang around all day, and this is what happens. So Chris LeBaron will tee it up for Atlanta. He'll try another onside kick. Here we go. This time, Jason Siegel recovers for the Raiders with 49 seconds left. The Raiders will have it at the Atlanta 41-yard line. And now the Falcons have to use their timeouts. The only shot Atlanta has is to force a 3-and-out and then get the ball back, but you wouldn't have a whole lot of time left. Chargers and 49ers coming up next. We'll head across the bay for that one. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards hands off to Jenkins. And Don Jenkins, very close to a first down. The Falcons take a timeout. In fact, he did get a first down. And that might have done it. A 10-yard gain for Jenkins. Yeah, that'll do it. Because the Raiders, the play clock, the game clock will tick under 40 seconds. And the Falcons won't be able to call timeout on third down. So the Raiders are going to hold on and win this. Unless a turnover were to happen here in the next few seconds. That first down was huge. First down, Raiders at the Atlanta 31. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Cousins. And Cousins gets 2 yards to the 29-yard line. Atlanta takes their second timeout. It'll be 2nd and 8. Atlanta has 1 timeout left. 41 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. And the Raiders are going to hang on and win this. The Raiders will go to 3-2. The Falcons will drop to 0-5. The only winless team in the league. And it doesn't get any easier for the Falcons. They play the 49ers next week. On 2nd down. Edwards to Cousins. Cousins gets a yard to the 28. Atlanta takes their final timeout. It'll be 3rd and 7. But there's only 37 seconds left. The Raiders can snap the ball, and that'll be it. They won't have to snap it again. The Falcons cannot stop the clock anymore. Chargers and 49ers up next. About 5 to 10 minutes after this one's over. 3rd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Raiders in the victory formation. Edwards takes a knee. And that'll be it. They don't have to snap it again. Unless they want to. It'd be foolish to try a field goal because it can be blocked. Well, they may try it. Blanchard comes out. This will be from 46 if they actually try it. And they don't. Your final score, the Raiders 19, the Falcons 14. Thanks for watching here at Chapman Sports. Chargers and the 49ers up next. We'll see you then.